Welcome. My name is Dhyan. I'm from third sem. So today's webinar topic is basics of Java. This webinar is divided into two parts. In the first part, we will be discussing the introduction, variables, operators, input and output functions, conditional statements. Java is a most popular object-oriented programming language created by James Gosling in the year 1995. Object-oriented programming means that the programming is based upon the concepts of object which contains data and the code, data in the form of attributes and code in the form of methods or functions. These object-oriented programming languages are mainly used in mobile application, desktop application, web server and application, games, database connection and much more. The main features of Java are in Java everything is treated as an object, making it easy to organize and structure a code. It is easy to learn and simple to use. It is open source and free. It is secure, fast and powerful. It has a huge community support and the code written in Java can run on any software and hardware platform, making it versatile. So how a Java program compiles. Whatever the code you have written in Java in IDE is first converted into the bytecode and then the bytecode is executed by the Java virtual machine. So what is a bytecode? Bytecode is nothing but it's a low level code that sits between the source code and the machine code. In simple language, it acts as a mediator between the code which you have written and the compiler. So these codes means the bytecode cannot be read by the humans. So now the next topic is basic Java syntax. Before that, Java is a case sensitive, which it means that there is a big difference between a capital A and a small a. Both have different meanings. So in Java, every application begins with a class name and that class name must match the name of the file. Before writing the code, you need to create a new file and keep the file name with .java extension. Every line which runs in Java must be inside a class. A class should always start with an uppercase letter. Consider a small example. In this example, we have created a class and the name of that class is the hello world which starts with the capital letter H. So the next is the main method. Any code inside the main method will be executed and each Java file must contain a main method that is needed to execute a Java file. So in this public static void main is the beginning of the main method. After the main method, the curly braces marks the beginning and end of block of code, and each code statement must end with the semicolon. So we can see here that after the main method, a curly braces is open and it is closed. So whatever the code which you write inside the main method is going to execute. So in this system.out.println, which is used to display some useful information. So when you run it, you will get the output as hello world, which is this. So the next topic is about the comments. Comments can be used to explain a code and to make it more readable. It can also be used to prevent execution when testing alternative code, and these comments are ignored by the compiler during the execution. And there are two types of comment. One is single line comment and another one is multi-line comment. Consider a small example. So two front slash are used to represent a single line comment, right? If I write anything after the two backslash and if I run the program, this is not going to display. uh, and you can use single line comment to comment the single lines, and if you comment this statement, this is not going to execute, like this is only going to execute. And second one is the multi-line comment, which starts with a forward front slash and a star, and you can write anything like and you need to close this in the same way. So if there are multiple instruction you want to give, you can use a multi-line comment, and this is not going to execute. The next topic is about the data types. The data types defines the value that can be stored in a variable. These data types are divided into two types. One is a primitive data type and another one is the non-primitive data type. In primitive data type, boolean, character, byte, short, int, long, float, double. These are the data types in primitive, and in non-primitive, string, array, class, and interfaces. In primitive data type, uh, bytes, short, int, log, these are used to store whole numbers, and float, double are used to store the fraction or the decimal numbers. And the boolean data type returns either true or false, and the character, which means char, which is used to store sentences or strings. So why do we need a data type? Consider a real life example. In a bucket, you can store a liquid, but you can't store the same liquid in a paper box. The paper box will get damaged. So in similar way, in programming, you can't store a string in a integer data type, or you can't store that string in a, float, etc. But there is a way in programming you can typecast it. The next topic is about the variables. So what are variables? Variables are nothing but the container which is used to store some values. Later it can be manipulated. This is the basic syntax of declaring a variable. First, you need data type, variable name, and equal to value. Data type, it can be int, float, char, or anything. Variable name, it should not be a keyword. The keyword means these are some predefined words used in Java, like system or string or public. These are some keywords which has some predefined meaning in Java. So you need to avoid that. And the variable name should be unique, like sum and later equal to, which is you are assigning some values, and the value, it may be 10, 20, or anything. Consider an example. First, you need to declare what kind of variable you want, and a variable name. I am giving the variable name as a, and assigning some value as 10, and I am printing the value of that, which is 10. And so if you are going to store a fractional value into the B, and the data type is int, and if you run the program, it gives the error that you can't store 10.22. So the integer data type only stores the whole number, not the fractional or the decimal values. Consider another example that you want to store a string value. So first the data type and the name of the variable, and some sentences like uh, So when you run this, it gives an error that when you are storing some sentences into the variable, it should be in between two double quotes. So when you run again, it will not show error and it will print that. The next topic is about the operators. So the operators are special symbols or keywords that perform operation on one or more operands. So the first one is the arithmetical operator. The arithmetical operator used to perform some basic mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, etc. So consider an example. First int is equal to 10, 20. So the first one is addition. So in addition, to add two numbers, we use plus symbol. So in the same way, if you write a plus b, you will get 30 as the output. So the next one is subtraction. We use minus symbol. And we get the output as minus 10. So next is the multiplication. We use asterisk, which is 200. And the next one is division. We use division forward front slash for division. Uh, in this set the division we got answer as 0 because the integer cannot store some fractional values. So when you divide 10 divided by 20, it will be in decimal. So integer int data type cannot store any decimal value. It gives the answer as 0. Now let us increase the value. We make 10 as 100 and run this. So we will get the answer as 5 for division. So there are other three operator. One is modulus operator, another one is increment, another one is decrement operator. The for modulus operator, we use percentage symbol. When you run this, you will get the answer as 0. Modulus operator returns the remainder, and another one is the increment operator. First declare a variable. So I will declaring the variable as c is equal to 0, and I am printing the variable. Then after printing the variable, I am incrementing the c value. When you add two plus symbols after the variable, it is incremented by 1, means the 1 will get added to that variable. And if I print c and run the program, first the value is initialized to 0 here, and next it is incremented by 1. So 0 plus 1, which is 1. And the next is the decrement value, decrement operator. That is, I am declaring the value as 5, printing the value before decrement, and g minus minus. is G. And if I run the program, you will get to see first before decrementing we have initialized the G value as 5, and after decrementing, which is 5 minus 1, which is 4. So the next is the assignment operator. So these assignment operator are used to assign the values to the variables. There are 6 types of assignment operator. One is assignment, addition assignment, subtraction assignment, multiplication assignment, division assignment, modulus assignment. Consider the example. So int a is equal to 10. The value 10 is assigned to a using the equal to operator. And the next one is addition assignment. You can do it like a plus equal to 10. You can write this like this also, or you can write a is equal to a plus 10. Both the way are correct. And out dot ln, and if you print the value of a, so you will get 20. This is like 10 plus 10. We are just adding that. Next one is that the subtraction assignment. That is also in the same way. First declare a some variable c is equal to 50 and c minus equal to 10, or c equal to c minus 10. So you will get 40, which is 50 minus 10, which is 40. The next one is multiplication. Which is multiplication assignment. Declare some variable f is equal to 2 and f star equal to 2. You will get the output as 4, which is 2 into 2, or f equal to f star 2. Both are same. Next one is the division assignment operator. Declare some variable O equal to O divided by 5. You will get 2, which is 5 divided by 2, 10 divided by 5, which is 2. Next one is modulus assignment. Which is 90 y percentage equal to 10. Print y. You will get output as 0. This is how the assignment operator works. Next is the comparison operator, which are mainly used to compare the values. There are 6 types of comparison operator. One is double equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Consider an example. Int a is equal to 10 and int b is equal to 10. if I write a equal to b, it returns either true or false. Uh, there is a big difference between a single equal to and double equal to. Single equal to is used to assign something, but double equal to is used to check. So when you run this, you will get the output as true. Since a and b both the values are same. If I increase the value of b and run the program, output as false. This is for equal to. Let's declare another variable in equal to 10, comma int g is equal to 15, and if I write a not equal to b, declare a variable int a is equal to 10, int b is equal to 20, and write a greater than b, a less than b, and run the program. We will get the output as false for this statement, since 10 is less than 20, and for the third print statement we will get true, since 10 is less than 20. That is less than and greater than comparison operator. Next is less than or equal to, another is greater than or equal to. When you run this, you will get both are false. Since both are equal, when you add equal to sign after the greater than and equal to sign after the less than, you will get both the answer as true. In this we are saying either it should be greater, or it should be lesser, or it should be equal. Next is the logical operator. These are symbols used to perform logical operation between two values. There are three types. One is AND operation, OR operation, another is NOT operation. First one is the AND operation. In AND operation, both the condition must be true. If any one condition is false, the output result will be false. Consider an example. I am taking a boolean data type, which is a is equal to true, and another one same data type, which is b, and I am making it as false. Now we are writing a ampersand b. This ampersand is symbol for AND operation. So when you run this, it returns false. Since both the values are not equal, it returns false. If both the values are equal, it returns true. So in AND operation, both the condition must be true. Next one is the OR operation. In OR operation, any one condition must be true. So consider an example, the same example. For OR operation, we are using two straight lines. Uh, this is the symbol used for OR operation. So it returns true. Uh, so when you make any one value as false and run the program, it still returns true. In OR operation, any one values or a condition must be true. So in this, the value of A is true. So you will get the output as true itself. So the next operation is the NOT operation. So if the value is true, it gives output as false. If the value is false, it gives output as true. So consider an example. I'm using a boolean data type as x is equal to true, and boolean, I have declared the variable result and storing that not operation value. This exclamatory mark is for not operations, and I will print the value. Result. When you run this program, you will get output as false. If you make that value as true, false, you will get the output as true. He will get the output as true. Next is user input and output function. In Java, scanner class is used to read input from the user through console. So consider the example. First, you need to import the scanner class through import statement, and then we need to create a scanner object named scanner that reads the input from the system, which is the standard input stream through keyboard, and through keyboard, like this scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in. So, so this is the object that we need to create. Next, we declare a variable int a and shout value and a equal to sc dot next. So we have declared a as integer. So we are taking integer as input. Next int, and if we print the value of a, so it asks here enter the value. So I am giving the value as 12. So this is the value that I have entered. Uh, so to display the string in scanner class, first you need to declare a variable where you want to store your string. Then the print statement that what string you want to enter. At last, the output of that string. And like I have entered. So this is the output. So in this we don't have next string, we have next line for strings. So that's it for today. In part B, I'm going to explain you about the conditional statement and looping statements and other. Thank you.